Hello! Today we're going to draw days 17 through 21. It's day 17. Let's get 2. Goblin and cobwebs. Okay, well this side is now the front side of the cardstock, so let's draw the cobwebs on this side. Let's draw tiles. And let's make them green and use the 2 washable markers. And we can leave a space for the door. And then let's use the 2 brown washable markers for the door and use the darker one for the trim and the doorknob. And then we'll have to use watercolor for the floor because the marker is almost empty. And then we can use the white acrylic marker and draw the cobwebs. A big one right here in the corner, and another one on this corner, and maybe some smaller ones, and then a few little spiders. And there's our cobwebs. It's day 18. Now we can draw our goblin. I like the goblins in Diablo. So it's a cat wearing a goblin costume with a giant bag of pretend goodies. So the cat can be gray, and his pants are blue. They're like overalls. And then he's holding a giant bag, so let's use brown for that and draw the little part that he's holding onto and his little face details. And then let's paint the floor gray with the watercolors. And then we have tiles, so let's try purples. So we can use these 2 washable markers. A light purple and a dark purple. That'll work. And go around the bag again. And there's our goblin. It's day 19. Let's get 2. Mist and jack-o'-lantern. Maybe they could go together. Well, one day at a time. Let's draw mist first. So we're outside, maybe there's some water. And then maybe the sky is like an eerie green. And then we need some green at the bottom. And let's draw some trees with the greens, the lighter ones in the back, and then the darker greens for the front trees. And they have branches but no leaves. And then we'll put a couple right here in the front. And make them a little bit darker. And then let's paint some more grassy areas at the bottom. Little clumps of grasses. And then let's try the splashy thing. Maybe it'll work with the watercolor brush. No. We can try the markers. No. We'll just dot some dots with the white and green acrylic markers. And there's our mist. It's day 20. Now we can draw our jack-o'-lanterns. Well, let's make the sky blue this time, so it's not exactly like the other page. And then we can paint some blue trees with a watercolor and make them lighter in the back and darker in the front. And draw the branches. And then let's use this brownish green and make some grassy dirt areas. And then we can use the orange acrylic markers and draw some pumpkins. It's kind of like the cover, but this time 2 of the pumpkins have faces. I was thinking they were like the sad and happy ones that I drew, but I decided these are both happy. And then we can draw some vines and leaves on the pumpkins with a couple of green acrylic markers and some little blades of grasses. And there's our jack-o'-lanterns. It's day 21. Let's get 2. Raven and Ghost. Birds are hard. Let's draw a ghost first. It's a cat wearing a ghost costume. So we need the tiles. And let's use this turquoise and maybe this green. Well, they don't really work very well together, but that's okay. And we'll make sure to leave the ghost shape white. And then let's paint the floor gray. Make sure not to paint the ghost cat part. And then the cat is brown, so we can draw his ears. And then use the white acrylic marker to make sure there's a nice outline for his ghost costume. And then color his arms and feet. Oops, I forgot an arm. And then his little face that you can see through his costume. And then we can use the white marker again to make a nice outline and kind of blend in the colors from the markers. And there's our ghost. Thanks for watching. Have a happy day.